don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's a problem. Don't wait until you've had lost a job or until your kids is driving you insane. Go now. Go while you happy. You living your best life right now? Go to counseling.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see it, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Down with you. I wanna be down. I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe all you need's a shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is my time, then I got plenty of. I'll dedicate all my love unto you only, baby. I wanna stay by your side, be there to cool you out, and let you know everything will be alright. Down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. No matter the time. It's true. I wanna be down. Got to be down with what you're going. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. No matter the time of day and night, it's true. Wanna be down. Wanna be down. Oh, yeah. I wanna be down with only you, my baby. I wanna be down with only you. Oh, yeah. It's true. I wanna be down. Got to be down. I wanna be. I got to be. I wanna be down with you. Down with you. It's true. I wanna be. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see it, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Down with you. It's true. I wanna be down. I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe all you need's a shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is my time, then I got plenty of. I'll dedicate all my love unto you only, baby. I wanna stay by your side, be there to cool you out, and let you know everything will be
into my mind to talk about was therapy. And I don't know why people so afraid of therapy, but let's get into it because y'all need therapy. And when I say y'all, I mean me, you, her, them. We all need it. He need it. Everybody need therapy. You need somebody to talk to about the shit that you've been hoarding because there is no reason why you walking around mad about shit from when you was a kid, or your partner said something to you, you got an attitude, and you walking around mad at work all day long because you couldn't communicate. And that's what it all boils down to. Go to therapy so you can learn how to communicate and express your emotions and your feelings. Like, it's simple as that. And you shouldn't be afraid to go to therapy. Like, a lot of Black people wait until, things are bad before deciding, okay, let me go to therapy and talk about it. Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait until it get bad. With your spouse, you can go anytime. Like, and if your spouse is not open to going to counseling together, tell them to go by themselves. Because you need counseling. You need it. And go by yourself, go with your spouse, go with your kids, go with everybody. Y'all all need it. And it's time the Black community especially stop pretending that we don't. And if you're afraid, like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this therapist, sign up through your job. It's a program, EAP, Employee Assistance Program. And in that program, there is a chance for you to go to therapy, and you get 3 free sessions per incident. So if somebody in your family passed away, you're going through some personal issues, financial issues, whatever you need to talk about, EAP is there for you. So this program was created for this exact reason. And like I said, you get 3 free sessions. If you like the person, stay with them. If you don't, move on, And again, everybody, they don't know you. They don't know how you communicate. They don't know how you operate. You may need to tell them. I said, take your butts to counseling. Stop holding on to this. Stop holding on to that hurt. Stop holding on to that pain. Even if you don't think that you hurt or you in pain or you got anything to talk about, go anyway, because you do. You just don't know it. If you walking around and you mad, yelling at them kids for no ass reason about the same or stupid stuff that your parents yelled at you and you was like, you could have just told me and I would have changed, go to counseling. If you and your partner constantly arguing and you throwing stuff and they yelling and they throwing stuff, go to counseling. If you been trying to lose this weight and you can't get the weight off and you got an attitude about it because you can't fit the clothes, go to counseling. Because believe it or not, those things, you like, what does that got to do? Why does somebody need to talk to me about it? It's something deeper. You just don't know it because you're too stuck and I don't need nobody. I ain't going to counseling. That's weird. You need counseling. You just don't know it. But I'm here to tell you, if you ever thought about it, it's ever crossed your mind, this is your sign. Go to counseling. I will leave links below of Black therapists that you can go to, because sometimes it is easier to talk to somebody who can relate or understand your culture. But either which way, it's all about having a conversation. It's having a conversation and getting to the bottom of things. Sometimes you just need to vent. You ever want to call your friends and vent to your friends, but you can't vent to your friends because you don't want to hear them talking shit about your business or you don't want them in your business? Go to counseling. Get you a therapist, boo. Your therapist gonna listen. That's their job. Literally, their job is to listen to your shit and not tell nobody. That is their job. So, and sometimes it's that simple. I just need somebody to vent to that ain't gonna judge me. Or I need somebody to vent to that's going to tell me if I'm the problem. An unbiased person tell you that you the problem. Not your friend that's gonna agree with everything you said because that's your friend. Or not somebody else's mama who been there, done that, seen that, because she probably needed counseling too. This your sign. That's all I'm gonna say. In 2022, everybody need to focus on themselves. And a part of focusing on yourself is your mental health. And in order to make sure your mental health is in the right space, you need to talk about it. You need an accountability partner. Somebody that's gonna follow up with you. And you might not want to go to counseling because, oh, it's gonna cost me too much money. You bought them Jordans that you didn't need. And you didn't care how much they cost. You went on that trip that you probably got into an argument with somebody on that you didn't need. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in your mental health. A lot of y'all walking around creating defense mechanisms for defense mechanisms. Creating defense mechanisms for defense mechanisms. Like y'all don't create it on ways to cope with things that you don't have to cope with. It's, you know, because your mama told you or your mama did it. Go to counseling. Stop listening to your friends about stuff. I don't care if they've been there, did that. Who's to say that their way works for you? And another thing about couples counseling is just because y'all going to counseling together doesn't mean that y'all gonna get married together. We just trying to communicate today. We just trying to solve today's problem. We don't even gotta get into 10 years from now. Y'all got kids together. Learn how to communicate as parents. Your parenting style might be different than this parenting style, but somebody in a third party, unbiased, could look at that situation and tell y'all how simple it could be for y'all to fix it. But y'all just so stuck on your side. You stuck on your side and he stuck on his side, or vice versa, when it's a simple fix. But you just can't see it because you in it, and your mama can't see it because she on your side. His mama can't see it because she on his side. An unbiased opinion is always better than having your friends and family in your business. And that's another thing. They don't need to know your business. This person is paid to literally not tell your business, to not judge you. That's what they pay for. Go to counseling. And stop judging people that's going to counseling. If somebody tell you they going to counseling or they heard something from their therapist and they just sharing that information with you, don't make them feel weird for that. Like, when I went to counseling, it was like a secret. Like, and when I did tell people, it was like, you went to counseling? I should have looked at them. You didn't? Like, what is your problem? Like, I wanted to tell somebody my business that wasn't you. Is that why you're mad? Is that why you think it's weird? Like, tell me why me going to counseling is weird or should be looked at weird. I don't get it. So anyways, this is the wig. It turned out so cute. And I did pink for Valentine's Day, but I put a little bit of darker color in it because I didn't want it to be completely pink. And I did layers, row by row, so then it gave it like a streaky effect. And it looks really pretty. So I'm about to put this on. I love it, y'all. I freaking love it. ordered this wig from Amazon. I don't want to cut it off, even though it's like covering my ears some, because I don't feel that the integrity of this wig is all the way there. So you ever been mad at yourself for being mad about some shit that you don't want to be mad about? Go to counseling. Like, cause then what comes next is people do me like that. I would never do. I treat people like, stop treating people like that. Start treating people accordingly. But you might need to hear that from somebody else. You might need to hear it in a different perspective that your friends or your mom don't have. So if I didn't say it before, this wig shed like crazy. Like crazy. Now, throughout the dyeing process, it wasn't shedding until I washed it out. And when I washed it out, it was shedding a lot. And then right now, while I'm combing through it, it's shedding a lot. So it's not a wig that you're about to have for a long time. It's not your forever wig, okay? But if you want to do a little cute style or try something new, it's definitely good for that. The hair is definitely soft. It's definitely soft. I like it a lot. I love it. Okay. So up here, I did like a center part that was pink, and then I did the darker edges. So then we got the pink streak effect. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of obsessed. I'm kind of obsessed with this hair right now. Like, giving very much Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day from Pinky. Like I said throughout this video, if you need a sign to go to therapy, get counseling, please do that. Even if you don't think you need it, if you live in a marvelous life and nothing could be better, because this is the year that you've been dreaming of your whole life, go to therapy. Because it's things that you don't even know is a problem until they're a problem, you know? And just talking about it, being able to talk about stuff again and not be judged and not have somebody telling you business. You could just be your most vulnerable self. Even if you go to therapy and you cry the whole first session, that's progress. That's progress. Go. Even if you go to therapy and you sit there and say nothing your first session, just answer the questions that they're asking you. That's also progress. Because now they're able to get information out of you and figure out where your mindset is at. But the more you give, the better the effects will be of therapy. Finding a therapist that works for you, finding a therapist that you feel that you can trust, is key. But taking that first step, dedicating that money and time to your mental health is essential. You have to take that first step. Once you take that first step, you will be asking yourself, why didn't I go before? You will be questioning the people around you, questioning your thought thinking? Like, why? Because it's going to help you think so much clearer. I mean, when I went, my therapist gave me homework. So how did that make you feel? Damn, I kind of felt a little shitty. But at the time, you know, because that's everybody's answer. At the time, everything happened so fast, but it only happened that fast because you let it happen that fast. You ever had a conversation with somebody and you didn't know the answer and you didn't say nothing right away and they keep talking? That's a secret. That's a secret right there. With everything in life. Like, if somebody says something to you and you don't like it, don't respond right away. Take your time. Think about it. Process that thought for a little while before you respond. And watch how much better your answer is going to be that you give this person. Watch how uncomfortable it make that person feel. Just because you took a little bit of time to process your thoughts. A lot of people, they listen to talk. Not necessarily, I care what you say. I gotta come back. Oh, no, you feel like that? No, it wasn't even like that. But it was, though. And that's why you was so quick to respond with a little attitude or whatever it was, or defend yourself. A lot of the times you'll learn you don't have to defend yourself. People gonna think what they want to think. They gonna feel what they want to feel. Live your life for you. Live your life for you. And everything else will fall in line. Because if you did everything that you wanted to do for a day and somebody was mad, or you didn't do nothing you wanted to do today and somebody was mad, somebody was still mad, but you did not accomplish nothing you wanted to and you mad too. Live your life for you. Somebody told you don't need counseling, that's stupid. Black people don't go to counseling. They don't go to counseling. They stupid. You, on the other hand, if you're thinking about it, go. Go. We too busy walking around with a tough exterior, and the inside be all mushy, and you be wondering why. Blame everybody else around you. It ain't their fault. It's your fault. Cause you handle people accordingly, and you ain't been handling them accordingly, and that's the problem. But it's because you don't know no better. You watched your mama, she was tough, she handled it all by herself. So you tough, you doing it all by yourself. She don't have to. Today could be the day that you decide, I want to work on me. I want to figure out what my problems are. And then you won't open a whole new... Understand yourself. I'm going to leave it there. Understanding yourself, and sometimes you need an unbiased person to tell you about yourself, to help you analyze and view yourself from an outsider's perspective where you're not being judged. Going to therapy will do that for you. Again, if you've been thinking about it, go. EAP is free, and most companies have it. I'm an HR specialist, and I know every company that I've worked in the last 6 years have had it. Utilize it. It's there for you. If you are looking for a woman therapist or a male therapist, it's places. I'll link them below, and you can find whatever works for you. On the screen, I'll show you where I scrolled through and I typed in several different states, and they showed you black therapists, men and women, right there at your fingertips. And since the pandemic, I have seen where they are allowing you to pay on a sliding scale based on your income. Go to therapy. Get a counselor. Talk to somebody besides your best friend, your significant other, your mother, your father. Talk to somebody else. Because even though you might have a friend, a mother, a father, a sibling that will give you an unbiased opinion, they give you an unbiased opinion based on what they know. This therapist has seen it, they train for it, they can see your reactions to how you perceive information will also determine how to handle you. Like, I could tell you 100 million times, but I'm gonna leave the resources down. Go to counseling. And don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's a problem. Don't wait until you've lost a job or until your kids is driving you insane. Go now. Go while you're happy. You living your best life right now? Go to counseling. Get you a therapist that's gonna tell you. And how can we make it better? Like, you can always be better. Strive for greatness. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you guys liked my hair. This is my Valentine's Day hair. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this hair. Is it a yay or a nay? Let me know what you think about counseling. Are you going? Do you want to go? Is something holding you back? If you like this conversation and you want to hear more, like, so I can give you more videos like this. I'm not a therapist, but I went to therapy and I enjoyed the experience, and I can give you guys a whole story time about how I did not like my therapist and I did not go back to her. But everything is trial and error. It's trial and error, and until you take the first step, you don't know. And just because I had a bad experience or a not so pleasant experience doesn't mean I'm not gonna go to counseling again. It was worth it. I paid $100 per session, which was pricey at first. I was like, oh no, I can't go to counseling because this costs too much. But I spent $100. I spent that on his hair, and honestly, I could have saved his pink hair. If I did not have this pink hair and I wore my regular hair, nobody would care. We spend our money on what we want, and if you care about your mental health and you want to be better, love better, give better to your children, give better to your spouse, be a better version of you, go to therapy. Again, like I said, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment,